Hi guys, my name is Tyler, and in today's lesson, I'm going to be giving you some advice for when you go out to eat at a restaurant, for example, in the United States. So tips for ordering your food, asking for a table, how to pay the check, and how tipping works. So we're going to start out with asking for a table when you go out to eat. So typically, when you walk into a restaurant, you'll see the hostess usually sitting behind a desk or podium taking people's names. So you would go up to that person. Maybe they would say something like, "Hello, how many?" As in, how many people at your table? And you would just say, "Hello, how are you? Table for 5, please." Or however many people you have with you. Maybe you have 8 people, a big group, and you say, "Oh, can I have a table for 8, please?" So that way they could seat you at a big enough table. And at that point, you would be receiving your menus from the waiter or waitress, and she or he would take your drink order and for food, what you're going to eat. And there's a lot of different ways to ask for food. Some are more formal, informal than others, but these are the most common requests when ordering food at a restaurant. So for example, "May I have the hamburger, please?" "Can I have the hamburger, please?" "I will have the tacos, please." "I would like the seafood, please," or "I will take the steak, please." All of those are very polite and formal. You could use it at any restaurant, and it's just a common, polite way of ordering. One thing that I would say to avoid is using the term "give me." For instance, "give me the steak." Just because it sounds very demanding and a little bit rude if you say it like that. And I know that in other languages, if you translated this, it wouldn't sound rude and maybe it's very common. But in English, saying "give me anything" just sounds very rude. So it's better to use "may I," "can I will have," "I would like," or "I will take the seafood," for example, please. And usually after you're done eating or while you are eating, the waiter or waitress may come to your table and ask if everything is okay, if the food is good, if you need anything. For instance, you may need a fork, so you would say, "May I have a fork, please?" You may need a spoon. "Can I have a spoon, please?" A knife. "Can I have a knife, please?" Or a napkin. "May we have some napkins?" And of course, just always saying thank you when the waiter brings you your drinks, your food, or any utensils, napkins, things that you need. The last tip that I have is asking for the check and tipping. So when you're asking for the check, usually the waiter will come to your table after you've finished your dinner and may ask if you would like coffee, if you would like dessert to finish your meal. And if you don't want any, you could simply just say, "I will take the check, please." So that's just letting them know that you're done eating, you don't want anything else, and you'll take the check, you would like to pay, and leave. The next topic is tipping. And tipping in the United States is usually between 15 and 20% of the bill total. Now, this is something that's very important specifically in the United States because I know that in many countries, especially in Europe, tipping in restaurants doesn't exist. the waiters and waitresses are not expecting a tip, and it's just not custom to give a tip to a waiter or waitress. However, in the United States, it's the exact opposite. If you don't leave a tip, it's considered very rude, because people working in the restaurant industry in the United States make very little money per hour. So the majority of their earnings come solely from the tips that customers give them. So it's very important. And like I said, everybody leaves a different amount, but usually it is between 15 and 20%. So for example, if you go out to eat at a restaurant in the United States, you ask for the check. You say, "I will take the check, please." The waiter or waitress will bring over your check, and you will see 3 categories at the bottom of the check. The first one will say check total. So that will be $20. That's how much the food and drinks cost. And then there will be a separate category that says tip or gratuity, meaning the tip that you're going to leave for your server. So if we wanted to leave 20%, 20% of 20 is $4. So the total would be $24. So you would write $4 for tip and then total 24. So the check total and the tip total all together. Unless, of course, you were leaving the tip in cash, in which case you would just leave $4 on the table. And that's all I have for right now. I know this is a very basic lesson, but I just feel that it's something important, because you will definitely be going out to a lot of restaurants if you visit an English-speaking country, or if you live in an English-speaking country, of course. So I just feel that these tips could help you greatly. And as always, please like, subscribe, comment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.